I got my eyes on you. You're everything that I see. I want your love and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you.
What's up, man? Mike Stud. We're in Houston. I'm with HHHFix.com. Just played at the fucking warehouse live. It's dope, man. Thanks for having us. I would say hip hop artist, but you know, it's kind of has a crossover pop appeal. You know, what the type of records I'm making. So, just make sure no one else. But yeah, man, I'm just making music I want to make, man. I'm from Rhode Island originally. I went to Duke. I have a very strange story how I got into music. You know what I mean? It just kind of happened by chance. I made a song called College Humor. Very gimmicky song about college. I didn't plan. In all honesty, I didn't think it would be a song that could put me on. You know what I mean? I never really kind of foresaw anything. Oh, this shit happening. You know, but we made the record and it happened, man. I made it on GarageBand. And the song kind of just caught fire with like a lot of the college kids, and we just rolled with it, man. That dude right there shot all the videos in the beginning. That's the homie. Man, I couldn't tell you. Not a lot of people associate me with Rhode Island because I was at Duke when it first started, and then I went to Georgetown where it really kind of started to happen for me, and people associate me with Duke a lot more than Rhode Island. I just wasn't there, you know. I couldn't really tell you. I know there's people making records in Rhode Island, and I think everywhere in the world now, because everyone can make music in their rooms. Like, everyone's making music, and there's a lot of talented people in Rhode Island. I could honestly look you in the eye and say I never made a song in Rhode Island ever, you know, so I couldn't tell you, man. But I know people are making records out there. We haven't really had an artist with like a lot of success come from Rhode Island, you know what I mean? So I would say I'm kind of trying to put, not that I'm putting them on the map, but I think we're representing Rhode Island well. Funny, everyone, that's like a question I get a lot. Yeah. And like, I think I know the real, I didn't know for a long time, but I feel like now I think this is what I was supposed to do, you know? And I feel, I'm a big believer in like, things happen for a reason, you know what I mean? And I got injured really kind of last minute, you know. My whole life I played baseball. I was always kind of on the fast track to play professional baseball. And that was my whole life, and I got injured right before I was going to get drafted, the year before. So it was tough, man, but I definitely like really am thoroughly enjoying it now. You know, in the beginning it was kind of like a crapshoot. I didn't know what was going to happen, you know, and now I feel like this is kind of our calling, and like I think people are connecting with it. And I'm excited where we're at, and I'm enjoying it. So I would say this, man. Yeah, I have a ton of advice, man. If I had one thing to say, I would just say, yo, if you think you got records that are ready for people to hear, put it on YouTube, man. I was a fucking normal ass fucking college student. I put it on YouTube and shit happened, man. So like, I know a lot of people say that, but I think it's really true. Like, if you got records you think you're good enough, man, just put it on YouTube, man. And if people listen in the beginning, if people are trying to listen, they want to hear your next song, then you probably got something going, man. You know what I mean? So that's my advice. Make your own records, make them on your own. Doesn't matter what you make it on, just make it and get it out there. You know what I mean? And I think YouTube's a platform for everyone, and utilize YouTube. That would be my biggest advice.
I gotta go Staples, girl.
Man, I don't even want. Yeah, I mean, there's just honestly, man, it's funny. Out here in Texas, we're not as well known, so the shows are a bit smaller, but I think we've created a brand. We have these things called Touring's Boring. Have you guys seen those? Have you seen them at all or no? They're like basically this touring recap that we do, but it's very like kind of sarcastic and funny.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, and I just feel like we've created a good brand where it's like a very party atmosphere. So man, like everyone who comes out and sees a couple shows, man, like, yo, this is like the new girls going wild, man. We have a lot of girls going crazy. Tonight was low key, but we've had a lot of funny stories with girls. But I don't even want to say it. I'm not gonna.
The kid with the private plane, man.
Yeah, I mean, tonight a kid came from fucking. Dude lives in the Netherlands. There's this dude I have like a good fan base overseas. Starting, one kid from the Netherlands took a private fucking plane tonight to come to the show. I haven't met him yet, but he's out there. Took like a little private jet to come see the show because I haven't been over there yet. But That's like the most PG thing, but I mean, we just have a lot of funny stories with girls and shit. You know what I mean? It's been a movie, man. It's been fun. Man, I'm be real. I'm trying to stay independent. I'm not. We had a lot of. Got pretty close with a couple of Sony and Republic. We almost aimed to deal with them, but I just like to be independent. I like to do. If you follow me, I like to do a lot of like weekly releases. You know what I mean? So labels are very. I've learned that you need to be very cautious with who you commit to. You know, because you can get locked up. I know artists that are very talented and are locked up and not enjoying their label experience at all. You know, so I've learned from those, and I've made some bad decisions behind the scenes that not a lot of people know about. But I feel like I'm in a good place, and we're like having a really good time independently. So I'm gonna keep making records, man. I'm gonna make a new project once we go off tour. It's a 40-city tour. We're 3/4 done. So I'm just enjoying it, man. But I'm gonna stay independent, man. I'm gonna stay independent at least for the next 4 or 6 months, and keep making my own style of music and doing what I want to do. Man, you can hear me on stage. I'm genuinely very thankful for people who support what we're doing. We don't really have. It's funny. We just don't have anyone telling you should listen to Mike Stud. You listen to me if you want to. You know what I mean? I'm not on the radio. No one's forcing it down your throat, you know what I mean? If you want to listen, you listen. If you want to come to the show, you come to the show. But no one else is telling you anything different, you know what I mean? So I just genuinely appreciate people that come out, especially in places we've never been, man. We don't know if 50 people will come tonight, you know? So it's cool to have 300 kids come out and enjoy it, and I still really appreciate those small shows like that. So I can just thank everyone, man. That's the one thing I always do. I just appreciate it. Peace to hip hop. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. What can you even buy with that around here? That's a good question, man. Trying to think of an insightful answer. You got any input? For $1?
I mean, 10.
Yeah, why don't you give me a 10? Right. I'm the only hip hop artist that I play baseball, so I'm the only hip hop artist that like dips and does fucking white boy baseball shit. You know what I mean? So probably go to 10 if you can in Texas. But I don't know. What the fuck else here? Do you usually ask that question?
No.
No? I like that.
That question was just for you.
Yeah?
Just for you.
And if I had a fuck, man. I remember the days where I just had $1. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I'll probably put it towards at least a beer or something, man. You know what I'm saying? The turn up is real. Yeah. You can find me on Twitter, which is like my only blog. It's the only blog that really I depend on. It's Mike_Stud on Twitter, and then on Facebook it's Mike Stud /MikeStudmusic.com, and MikeStudOfficial.com is the actual official website. So check me out, man. Come to the show, I think you'll enjoy it. So come check me out.
Yeah, free game on the plane, looking out at this view, turned up the champagne.